Welcome, my viewers watching the recording. I am starting on the 2-minute mark. It's 9:17 right now according to my watch, so 18, 19. Some simple mental math. We're starting at 9:19. But if you're watching the recording, who knows what time it is. I'm staying at a hotel, so I'm traveling right now. I do this when I'm home too, so it's not just when I'm traveling. Hello, my first. That's pretty quick. I just went live a second ago. So feel free to say hello. In fact, I implore you, say hello. First couple of viewers. We're starting in 1 minute and 20 seconds. I just went live. 3 viewers. Hey, Peggy. Hi, Heather. Starting in 1 minute and 10 seconds. For those of you watching the recording and for those of you live right now, we've got 1 minute to go now. 1 minute to go. Hey, Malakai. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize. So I'm traveling right now. This would be while I'm traveling, but I actually do, and I'm going to show you every day anyway, whether I'm traveling or not traveling. Hi, Celine. I think it's an issue if you are dead. I am, Peggy, enjoying my travels. Thank you for asking. Hi, Bridget. Malika. Thank you. Starting in about 20 seconds. And I don't know how I'm going to start yet. This is just real life stuff. I might get interrupted. Well, probably not. I'm alone in a hotel room. Alone. But, you know, stuff happens outside. There was some noise earlier. Hi, Bridget. Glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to start in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. So, what I'm going to show you is something that I've been practicing for the past, a long time now. Hey, Kit Kat. I've been practicing this for a long time now. So, like right now I'm traveling, I'm in a hotel, and for a lot of people it's very expensive traveling, especially the food costs. Oh my God, what they charge, especially if you go to a travel destination. They take advantage. They will gouge your eyes out along with your wallet, because that's what they do. Jack the price up of everything, especially the food, because they know you're going to pay for it, right? So what I'm going to show you, I talk to a lot of people, and this one thing I'm going to show you has saved people anywhere from, I don't know, a couple $100 on a trip to, I've heard, well over $1,000 on one trip, just with what I'm going to show you alone. So would that be helpful to save a couple $100 or over $1,000 on a trip? I mean, what would you do with that money if that just freed up? Where would it go towards? I mean, you can just use your imagination. But I also do this at home. At home, it doesn't save me quite as much money, but it still saves me money at home as well. So every day I'm saving money with this, and it's also enormously contributing to my overall health, my feeling of wellness, my mental clarity, my recovery from my workouts, and all sorts of those things. So here's the one thing I'm going to show you that I just covered. And for those of you that are just joining us, feel free to watch the recording so that you've got some context as to what I'm about to show you here. So here it is. Here's the one thing, and I will provide a link in the caption of this video so that you can find it easily. It's this right here. It's my raw chocolate vegan orgasm. Every day I have a chocolate orgasm. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I don't have to deprive myself of chocolate. I get to eat it every day, and it tastes so fucking unbelievably awesome. That's why I call it a chocolate orgasm. It's called Shakeology. Now, at the end of this, if you decide you want to try it, I recommend that you do. I'm going to show you how I do it. But if you decide you want to try it, if you buy it for me, because I sell this shit, then I earn a commission, and I feel that you should know. Okay? So we're clear. I earn a commission if you try this. And if you don't try it, that's cool too. You can watch anyway. So here's how I do this. I open it up like so. Well, first, I'll take a nice swig of water when I wake up in my hotel room, like I am right now in my hotel room. I had some, a few more swallows earlier. But that's what I'll do. I'll take a nice big gulp of water first thing when I make up. If I have some lemon, I'll squeeze lemon in my water. And then I'll have about 8 to 10 ounces of this stuff here. This comes with a little scooper cup like this. And then I'll just scoop out a scooper scoop, just like so. As you can see, anybody can make this meal and just put it in there just like that. This is a shaker cup. It's got a little springy thing in the bottom so that when you shake it, it blends up nice and smooth. And then I'll shake it like this. Christine, to answer your question, I am in Las Vegas. I traveled yesterday from Hollywood to Las Vegas. Traveling. Shakeology every day. This goes through airports just fine. The security checkpoints, you can carry it on in your luggage. I do it all the time. So when I'm not demoing, this takes about 10 seconds to make. So it's really easy. Imagine when you're at home, maybe when you're traveling, maybe you have more time because you're doing things at your leisure. But if you're really busy in your home life at home, a 10-second healthy, nutritious meal that saves you a shit ton of money. Oh, I think I just had one. Oh, I just had a chocolate orgasm. This is so fucking good. So, if I'm staying home, when I used to keep track of this years ago, I would save $180 of groceries every month just by replacing a meal a day with this. $180 in groceries every month. That's pretty awesome. And then when I'm traveling, like I said earlier, from people that I've talked to, save anywhere between a couple $100 up to $1,000 just for one like 5-day, 6-day, 7-day vacation. Saves a ton of money. But you're just going to replace a meal or two with it a day, or if you want to go all out for a few days a week, replace 3 meals a day with it or more, and you can save a shit ton of money. And then you're getting just outrageously healthy in this, at the same time. So that's the one thing that I do every day. And my website where you can find more about this is passionfitness.info. It's not .com, so don't get into your human force of habit and going to passionfitness.com. Go to .info, passionfitness.info, and you'll find a bunch of other stuff too, but in there is going to be all about this dense, nutritious meal shake that I drink every day. And if you decide you want to try it, I earn a commission from it in the spirit of no surprises and forthcomingness. So I'm going to scroll up and answer questions now. Let's see here. So I will get to everybody, so don't worry about it. I'm scrolling up now. No, it's not an issue to be undead. Thank you, Celine. You're funny. Anything that isn't complete, yes, anything that isn't complete garbage. But this is actually 100% incomplete garbage, just so you know, like 100% incomplete garbage. Watching, hey buddy, Kit Kat. Hey, Christine, another Christine, a few Christines. Hello, vegan tropical strawberry is my daily orgasm. That's awesome, Kit Kat. So there's 7 different formulas. This is the one that I like, and Kit Kat likes the vegan tropical strawberry. FYI, words are backwards. Oh, yeah, I guess they would be on this one. Are you still on Hollywood? I answered that already. I was watching, you are too funny. Thanks, I'm a comedy act all in one. Hi, Lisa Brown. Shannon, you're pretty awesome. You're pretty awesome too, Shannon. Right on, it's vegan. How did I not remember that? That's great. I'm finally in a position I can afford to get some too, and I hate the huge cholesterol content of other mixes. I'm also glad it goes. See more. I'm also glad it goes through airport security easy. Me too, since I'd hate for it to take the focus off my cocaine stash. I know, right? Oh my God. I don't want I gotta read that again because it's funny. I'm also glad it goes through airport security easy, since I'd hate for it to take the focus off of my cocaine stash. Maybe this is cocaine. You ever think about that? Celine, I'll private message you when this is all done and make sure you got the correct link to get to the Shakeology, because the passionfitness.info link is like, there's a bunch of other stuff in that too, but I'll send you one directly for this one. So look for that after this ends. I'll look into it. Price. Catch you later. Thanks, Rich Garcia. Rich Garcia, that is so badass. I'm not sure. Actually, okay, it has happened before, but it's really rare that I'll give a web address and somebody will actually type it out for me. So thank you, Rich Garcia. That was very nice of you. Heather, I cannot wait until I can start the program. I have to get the surgery done in September, then I'm on it. Awesome, Heather. Let me say something about that, not just for you, Heather, but anybody listening. You know that, I can't remember his name, but the guy who co-invented the artificial heart. I mean, that's like a major accomplishment. Who thought that anybody would be able to invent a a man-made heart that does the same thing, and you can actually live with that for a while. Anyway, whatever his name is, I can't remember. It's like Dr. Slepian something, co-creator of the artificial heart. He's on record. He's seen this product before, the Shakeology product. He's on record saying that the Shakeology product can go a very long way in helping a patient recover from any kind of a surgical procedure or an operation, and also drinking it beforehand for a number of weeks, months before a surgery, going into it with an immune system already built up like that can go a long way towards recovery. And I've got, I'll use my friend Lisa for example, and there's others, but my friend Lisa had reconstructive knee surgery on her tendons that she tore through. And she was already drinking this stuff for quite a while, and she recovered probably 2 or 3 times more quickly as other people do because of this nutrition that she was already getting into her body every day. So Heather, consider that, and if you'd like to get started before September, I think that would give you enormous benefits. And of course I support whatever you want to do. If you want to wait till after or before, totally up to you, Heather. But I wanted to say that for everybody else listening as well. And Susan, you talked about I'll look into price. The price, I'll just tell you right now. I'm not one of those weirdos beating around the bush. The price for this breaks down to $4.33 per meal. So you break down, you replace breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Odds are you're spending that on breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So that's how this pays for itself, like totally pays for itself. That's how I'm able to save $180 in groceries every month. That's when I'm home. I'm saving much more than that when I travel. But when I'm home, I save $180 of groceries each month. And this is only $129. But I get discounts. I get 25% discounts because I have a Coach account. So you can ask me. I don't want to get into that in this video, but if you're interested in the 25% discounts, just private message me on Facebook and I'll show you how that works. But it's normally $129, which a lot of people are happy to pay for that. It breaks down to $4.33 a meal. Totally swaps out breakfast, lunch, or dinner, so it's self-paid for that way. That's important, you guys know that. I have a lot of people who are living paycheck to paycheck, and worse, who are completely affording their Shakeology without putting out any extra money because they're using it to replace one meal a day that they're already spending money on. So it's just a matter of refocusing and reprioritizing that money towards a meal that is actually moving them closer toward their health and fitness goals, where maybe what they were eating before created the health problem to begin with, and now they're swapping out those calories and that money going towards those calories towards something else that is moving them closer to their goals and solving those problems. I hope that makes sense. Really easy first grade concept. But yeah, it breaks down to $4.33 a meal, totally self-paid for, and the 25% discounts, just private message me about that if you're interested in that. Thanks, Shannon. I appreciate the compliment. Hi, Christina. Okay, I gotta scroll up and get caught up now. I'm gonna answer all the comments, so don't worry about it. Okay, answered the price, answered the surgery thing. I used to use gourmet vanilla diamondized protein powder, lactose-free, of course, with a scoop of omega-3 peanut butter, blah, blah, blah. It tasted just like those peanut butter. I did save money and felt a lot healthier. Cool, Will. That's awesome. So you got that whole concept down about replacing a meal with it. And then it's paid for that way. So it's like people don't have to set aside extra money for it. That's basically what I'm saying. I know it's going to help the smoothies. I am cool. I will remember that when I get my boobs done. Celine, I wish you the most awesome boobs ever when you get them done. Heather, Courtney, the smoothies I am making now, the hunger comes back after a couple of hours. I checked out the prices against the protein replacement are way better. Cool. Hi, Christina. You're always looking fabulous. Thank you, Shannon. You think I pay for my own dinners? What am I, an ugly chick? Oh my God. I'm not even going to read that one. Kind of already did. And you are only charging the price of the product. I have no idea how you make money because you're not even charging anything extra over the product price. Tom is the real deal, people. Thanks, Heather. Thanks for telling people that I'm the real deal. That's pretty cool. So here's how to answer your question, Heather, because this is really important. The reason I do not charge any fees personally is because I make residual and passive income. Residual and passive income affords a person like me to work for free. That's why I don't charge anybody. And I can't say that I never will, I mean, I might develop a program someday where, I don't know, I charge for it. I have no idea. But so far, I just haven't. And I think I'm always going to have that luxury of being able to work for free because I build residual and passive income. So there's something for you, Heather, and anybody else listening. Google research passive income and residual income. Passive and residual income. It's a totally different world. It's the only income types that allows you to completely detach yourself from money. It's like if you're at every other income, especially ordinary earned, which is job income, and most self-employed are doing ordinary earned income just like people with a job. But the problem with that kind of income, among many other problems, is that your time is totally controlled and manipulated by it because you need it. Otherwise, you can't pay your bills. So when you build up residual and passive income, you can work for free. You don't need to charge anybody anything. You've got that luxury, and that's how I can afford to work for free, and I'm covered, totally covered. And I know something about that, so yeah, I'll throw that out there. In addition to Google researching passive and residual money, if you want to Facebook private message me and talk about it, oh, I've got lots of info on that. I've been practicing it for 9 years, intensely practicing it for 9 years because I love it so much. So I feel like I have something valuable I could say about it if you feel like private messaging me. And let's see, getting caught up here is watching. Hey, Tam. Hey, Linda. Nice to see you. Michelle, hi. Peggy, hi. Christina, my cat just farted. That's good, Christina. I guess cats have gas too. Hi, it's true. It is awesome. All right, cool. So I'm caught up in the questions and the comments, and I had another thought in my head I was going to say. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, it was about Heather's last comment about how I can afford not to charge anybody for anything. And then I went off into residual and passive income stuff. If you want to know more about it after you Google research it, if you want to make it, not just know about it, but actually practice it and make it so that you can afford to do whatever you want for free and not charge anybody anything, and you like the idea of being totally separated from money and not having your time controlled or manipulated through the dependency of money to pay your bills, if you want to be free of all that stuff, I've got another website, and I'll reference that in the description of this video after it posts. But you can go to workwithtom.fireyourboss.xyz. Again, that's not a .com, so don't go there. It's a .xyz. Fire your boss. I'm sorry. workwithtom.fireyourboss.xyz. No spaces. It's all lowercase. workwithtom.fireyourboss.xyz. And if that site turns you on, just private message me about it. Yes, Will, totally. It's one of those things I talk about on the Fire Your Boss website. It all links together. The nutrition, the fitness, we'll call it this. It all links together. Everything under the umbrella of health and wellness and financial health and wellness and physical financial health and wellness. You have your health and you have your wealth. You got your freedom. And the umbrella over all of those other umbrellas is freedom. So I link all of it together works harmoniously. Financial and physical and emotional and psychological fitness, all those fitnesses all work together in harmony, in my opinion, and work under the big umbrella, the really cool umbrella of freedom. You got your health and you got your wealth and you got your emotional health, physical health, and financial health. You got your freedom. You got more options in your life is what you want to do with your time to create experiences when you got those things all working harmoniously together. So I tie it all together. I'm going to Google what you're talking about. Cool, Christina. I'm glad. I live off of $836 on disability, but my boyfriend helps very little, so maybe this will help. It very well could, Christina. I know that there's other examples of people who are on government help of different kinds, whether it be disability, food stamps, drawing out Social Security, and things like that. And some of them decided that they want to shatter that glass ceiling because they don't give you much to live on. And some people decided they want to shatter that, and they do it by building residual and passive income. And now there's examples of people that used to live under that glass ceiling of disability and so forth who are making, well, millions, like millions of dollars. Of course, they lost their disability, but what do they care that they lost their disability subsidies if they're making millions of dollars or even hundreds of thousands of dollars? So they shattered that glass and they're all good now. It's a pretty cool concept, right? So now we're just hanging out. I pretty much did the whole thing. Oh, that is so freaking good. So, and I've answered all the questions up to this point. Hey, Lisa. Lisa Carbonera is watching. So Lisa is my dear friend I was staying with in Hollywood. And then I traveled out here to Las Vegas yesterday to be here. And I miss my friend Lisa. But I'm going to see her again sometime this year. Isn't that right, Lisa? And Lisa, I think this live feed has basically run its course. Lots of really great questions after my great talk and demonstration. So I'll just give one more minute. If anybody has anything they want to share, anything they want to say, any question you have, if there's something you want me to expand upon while we're live and you can interact with me live, go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to shut this down in a little less than a minute because it's pretty much run its course now. And stay tuned to my Facebook because I'm going to be making more videos and doing more live feeds while I'm out here. Whatever I can think that's creative, fun, and engaging for everyone. Yes, for all of you that have logged on after the 2-minute mark, just go back and watch the recording. As soon as I click finish on this, it'll be up in a couple seconds. Facebook is pretty fast with it. And all the websites I referenced, I will edit into the caption of the video. So you may not see those right away. Just give it another minute for me to edit the caption and you'll see it. It's all right, Lisa. You are in Hollywood. You can be as weird as you want. All right, just another couple seconds. All right, so that is it. This has officially run its course. Thanks everyone for being here, for posting and engaging and being interactive. And after all, live feed, that's the magic of live feed. It works really good when people are active and participating and not a bump in the log. So, love you guys and gals very much. Till I see you again, feel free to share this, like, love up on. You can continue to comment and create discussions, and I will be checking back in this thread. And my websites, again, that I referenced, that I'll also type out for you in the caption of the video, are passionfitness.info and workwithtom.fireyourboss.xyz. Bye for now.